Welcome to the channel. Today, we're traveling back to the dusty, chaotic streets of ancient Rome, not to study emperors or legions, but to uncover one of history's greatest untold stories. Imagine a city of 1 million people with no traffic laws, no stop signs, and streets designed for carts now choked with chariots. This is the story of Lucius Vorenus, the man who invented traffic engineering 2,000 years before modern urban planning. Using nothing but observation, simple tools, and brilliant intuition, he solved problems that still challenge our cities today. How did one man bring order to Rome's chaos? Let's find out. The sun hasn't yet risen over the 7 hills, but 22-year-old Lucius Vorenus is already standing at the heart of the empire's greatest crisis. Not barbarian invasions or political conspiracies, but something far more chaotic, Rome's morning rush hour. As dawn breaks over the Forum Romanum, Lucius grips his ivory writing tablet, his knuckles white. Before him stretches a scene of unimaginable chaos, hundreds of carts, chariots, and pack animals competing in a deafening dance of metal and horseflesh. This is his first day as a Semper Magister, Rome's traffic controller. His training manual? There is none. His tools? A measuring rope, a water clock, and an observant mind. Little does he know, he's about to invent a profession that would outlive the empire itself. By his 3rd day, Lucius makes a revolutionary realization. Rome's traffic isn't random chaos. It follows patterns. Using his water clock, he begins documenting flow rates at major intersections. His findings astonish his superiors. Between sunrise and noon, over 1,200 carts pass through the forum's main artery. The data reveals something remarkable. 80% of congestion comes from just 20% of intersections. Lucius creates the world's first traffic heat map, scratching it onto a bronze tablet using colored wax. His superior, grizzled veteran Marcus Antonius, stares at the colorful patterns and mutters, "Boy, you've either discovered something brilliant or you've gone mad." Lucius's breakthrough comes during a rainstorm. Watching water flow through gutters, he notices how it finds the path of least resistance. Inspired, he designs Rome's first one-way system. Using movable stone barriers and slave-operated signal flags, he transforms the narrow Vicus Tuscus from a perpetual gridlock into a flowing stream of traffic. The results are immediate travel time drops from 45 minutes to just 12. Shopkeepers who initially protested now see their business increase as customers can actually reach their stores. The urban prefect takes notice, and suddenly Lucius finds himself with something rare in bureaucracy: both authority and a budget. As Rome sleeps, Lucius works. He's discovered another crisis: the nighttime cart traffic that keeps citizens awake. But banning night transport would cripple the city's food supply. His solution is engineering genius. He designs silent corridors using straw-packed roads and mandates leather-wool wraps for night operators. He even creates the first designated loading zones, complete with time restrictions. The tavern owners near the Aventine Hill present him with a wreath, the first time most of them have slept through the night in years. But the Carters Guild is less pleased, and Lucius learns that changing Rome's habits might be harder than changing its roads. When fire consumes Rome in 64 AD, Lucius sees past the tragedy to the opportunity. While others see ruins, he sees wide boulevards and efficient intersections. His revised city plan includes revolutionary concepts: standardized street widths, dedicated emergency lanes, and the first known traffic circles. Emperor Nero, desperate to rebuild his reputation, approves Lucius's radical designs. The new Rome features streets wide enough for 2 fire carts to pass, strategic water access points, and clear lines of sight for watchmen. Lucius's designs are so effective they'll influence city planning for 2 millennia. Lucius realizes that information is as important as infrastructure. He designs a comprehensive system of mile markers that do more than just measure distance. They display regulations, indicate alternative routes during congestion, and even warn of steep grades ahead. Each marker becomes a node in Rome's first information network. Cart drivers can now plan their journeys knowing bridge heights, weight restrictions, and toll amounts. The system proves so successful that it's implemented throughout the empire, from the rain-swept roads of Britannia to the desert highways of Egypt. After 20 years of observation, Lucius makes his most profound discovery. Traffic isn't about vehicles, it's about human behavior. He studies how drivers respond to different road conditions, documents road rage incidents, and even analyzes the psychology of intersection behavior. His findings lead to revolutionary changes. Curved roads that naturally slow traffic, strategic placement of landmarks that guide navigation, and the first known use of psychological nudging in urban design. He writes, "The true road is not made of stone, but of human expectation and habit." As Lucius enters his final years, his systems have transformed the empire. His traffic principles are taught in engineering schools from Alexandria to Athens. The roads he designed move not just goods and people, but ideas and culture. His greatest achievement isn't visible in stone or pavement, but in the seamless flow of commerce that sustains the Roman world. When he finally retires, the urban prefect presents him with a simple inscription. He made Rome move. No higher praise exists in a city that measures its greatness by motion. 2,000 years later, Lucius's legacy surrounds us. The one-way streets of Manhattan, the traffic circles of Paris, the loading zones of Tokyo, all descend from principles developed on Rome's crowded streets. Modern traffic engineers still grapple with the same fundamental challenges Lucius faced. Balancing flow with safety, commerce with quality of life, innovation with tradition. The next time you navigate a complex intersection or benefit from a well-designed highway, remember the young Roman who looked at chaos and saw patterns waiting to be discovered. Rome fell, but its traffic solutions endured. Lucius's story teaches us that the greatest engineering isn't about grand monuments, but about solving everyday problems with intelligence and empathy. The true measure of civilization isn't how many conquests it achieves, but how well it moves its people. As our cities grow ever more crowded, we do well to remember the Roman traffic master whose innovations outlasted empires. For in the endless dance of vehicles and pedestrians, we're still learning the lessons Lucius Vorenus first discovered in the morning light of ancient Rome. And so, the silent revolution of Lucius Vorenus reminds us that history's most important innovations often come from unsung heroes. The next time you drive through a one-way street, navigate a traffic circle, or walk through a designated crosswalk, remember that you're experiencing echoes of ancient Roman engineering. These weren't just traffic solutions, they were the birth of urban planning itself. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the next lost profession we should explore? The mysterious water engineers of ancient Egypt who mastered desert hydraulics? Or the night watchmen of medieval Europe who developed the first public safety systems? Let me know in the comments. Your vote will determine our next documentary. If you enjoyed this journey through ancient engineering, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring history's forgotten stories.